These are the lungs of a 10-year-old child that grew up in a home with a gas oven. They're not supposed to look like that. Well, lungs are not supposed to look like that, because that is a picture of a walnut! Hey everyone, Noble Xenon here, and it's 2024, but community notes still remain undefeated. Let's get started. So, this is just intriguing and unexpected. There were no reports on this very close call between Emirates and Qantas planes taking place. Why? Because this video is from a flight simulator game. No one reported it because it didn't happen. And people on Twitter are saying it's not even a flight simulator. It's GTA 5. Has to be modded though. This next one's just brutal. Mr. Beast says, "We just uploaded on YouTube, watch or I'll cry," wiping away those tears with stacks of Benjamins. And the reply? "I'm gonna give 10 random people that repost this and follow me $1,000. My dude, you ain't Mr. Beast. This is a fake giveaway. One of the most common baits for engagement/follower farming by a known scammer. The only recommended interactions with this account are blocking and reporting. Everyone wants money from Mr. Beast, so you know there are people who are going to take advantage of that." Kotaku tweets, "New Alan Wake 2 update is for all you babies out there." Community notes reply, "The features listed in this article are crucial accessibility features for those with disabilities, neurological conditions, such as photosensitive epilepsy, and those with intense audio perception pain." They did issue a correction, but probably only because of the backlash. This post previously disregarded the accessibility implications of this update. It has been updated to acknowledge those implications. Kotaku regrets the error. No, you just got caught and called out. Community notes will say this is fake. You're right, they will say it's fake because it is. This video has been digitally altered as seen by the visible desynchronization between the hand movements and the shadows that cast them. They're straight bisexuals, yuck, and gay bisexuals, yay! Readers added context. Bisexuality refers to attraction towards both male and female genders. There's no such thing as straight and gay bisexual. That doesn't even make any sense. Hey AI bros, anyone else just get this? It's ChatGPT 5. I bet you don't have this. Well, I do. Except the author does not have access to GPT-5. Posting fake news about imminent GPT releases is a common engagement bait technique. According to the CEO, GPT-5 is not in the works. Won't stop people from making fake posts about it though. Elon Musk tweets, "Is there really no media coverage?" Absolutely none. European media is the worst. In fact, it's everywhere in European media. Here are some examples below. And they list all kinds of sources from the BBC to Reuters to all kinds of news sources. Don't think even Google can list that many. Good lord. This drink is magical. It will heal all diseases. Must watch. Okay, so eating fruits and vegetables is good for you, but to claim this juice will cure every disease known to man is a lie. But of course, people online will claim some crazy shit. It just gets you more attention that way. Historic Vids tweets makes you think, are we being conditioned? Are we the sheep in our society? While the question posed in the tweet is valid, the attached video is not an actual experiment. The video comes from a PlayStation 2 advertisement released in the early 2000s. Dude was trying to be philosophical about a behavior experiment, but turns out it's a PlayStation ad. This is the face of a scumbag. She ruined breakfast this morning at a Boston diner to do an unannounced health inspection. How dare she? The immigrant family running the place had to stop to accompany this psycho. Don't give me that she's just doing her job line. She's what's wrong with America. Here's an idea. Let customers freely choose which restaurants meet their health standard, not some communist like this evil woman. Get a real job. Well, you gotta make sure these places don't look like something out of Kitchen Nightmares, you know. Anyway, the response: health inspections are done at random intervals without warning to ensure that the rating is accurate to the typical state of the restaurant. Customers cannot accurately evaluate restaurant safety, as they are not privy to non-public areas. Posted ratings allow informed choice. Craziest thing is, though, that he's not done. He keeps raging at the community notes. Some of you are hilariously blind to government inefficiency. Crazy talk to think that some inspector is the reason a restaurant keeps up with the demands of their customers. Baffling that people read this post and think, if government didn't inspect, who would? Get your head examined. There are so many egregious examples of government inefficiency, and he chooses to focus on health inspectors trying to make sure the food is safe to eat. My goodness. And now Boogie2988 was banned from Twitch, and he replies, I got banned from Twitch for showing my loose skin. Twitch is ableist. This is disgusting. Well, readers added context, Boogie2988 was fully nude when banned. Twitch's community guidelines under sensitive content clearly outlines that you must cover the area extending from your hips to the bottom of your pelvis and buttocks. And we don't permit streamers to be fully or partially nude. So please, Boogie, just stop. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? And for this next one, crude oil has been discovered in Burkina Faso. The USA wants to know your location, except this is a sewage pipe in Minnesota. America is well aware of the location. And now we have not a single, not a double, but a triple community note. First, we have a picture of someone trying to feed a bear. You can do this with any bear you see in the wild. They're actually very gentle creatures. You sure about that? You should never feed or approach a bear. And he replies, please disregard the community note. Community notes reply, please do not disregard the community note. Bears are in fact dangerous. Don't mess with the bears. But Daniel replies again, disregard that one too. Animals need our love. Please do not disregard either community note. Bears continue to be dangerous no matter what this Twitter individual tells you. And community notes violating people says convince this account belongs to a bear. The stigma against playing with bears in this country is insane. In other countries, bears are part of the community. Wait, there's more? Man, this guy just won't quit. He basically posts a meme of NPCs saying, please do not disregard the community note, bears are dangerous. Ah yes, we are all mindless NPCs for being careful around bears. WTF, I couldn't wait to get to the car to post this shit, so I stayed at this dude's house, and before I left, he said grab a bag. No TF, he didn't. Sobbing emojis, and the bag in the front says, thanks for your time, send-off bag. And I see here some Doritos, Lipton iced tea and lemonade, some interesting green stuff, and is that money touching the bread? Yeah, I'm not eating that bread. Oh, the community note, right. This was from someone else's post in 2021. This is simply a verified account farming for engagement. That clout, that engagement is just so intoxicating. Riley here claims all store-bought baby formula is dangerous and unhealthy. Here's how to make a natural baby formula. 1 cup of raw milk, 2 raw eggs, 1 or more tablespoons of raw honey. Make sure it's so raw you can practically hear Gordon Ramsay screaming at you. Shake it up in a bottle and give it to your child. I guarantee that they will love this drink. Well, the community notes sure don't. Medical and government advice states you should not give raw eggs, honey, or raw milk to babies due to the health risks of botulism, salmonella, and other bacteria. And Riley really replied, I eat salmonella regularly. It's not a problem, and maybe a bit of botulism is a treat. They have to be trolling. There is just no way. Trans person. I'm trans. Society. Okay. Apples rolling on ice. Those are pomegranates. Breaking news! Red sky looms over the entire New York City just now. It's happening. Green sky en route. And community notes is like, hey, have you ever heard of something that is commonly known as a sunset? And wokeness says Netflix made a new documentary about Alexander the Great. Within the first 8 minutes, they turned him gay. Netflix is taking it too far. And they dare dare call this the making of a god? Community notes reply, it is commonly accepted among scholars that Alexander the Great not only took part in aromantic sexual relationships with other men, but was in fact bisexual and maintained romantic relationships with men and women throughout his life. Here's some further reading for you, including some from actual universities. I dare you to go to China, go for a walk, look around, and tell me, yep, US GDP is higher. Community notes reply, yep, US GDP is higher. Well, I checked the GDP and you wouldn't believe the shocking results I found. Yep, US GDP is higher. United States is at about 25 trillion, while China is at about 17.9, almost 18 trillion. So here's this tweet, I need one of these, of a dude putting a key in an outlet. My god, don't try this at home. Actually, don't try this anywhere. And the reply from Demon Bean is, chances are you have one of these in your home. Grab a key and start checking. Community notes reply, this post is very clear satire, but because humans can't be trusted, do not stick your keys into electrical sockets. You risk severe injury and everyone will laugh at you for it. Some of you might be thinking, why would you need this note? But trust me, some people need this note. And now another flat earther with another ridiculous claim. All they have to do is show us actual curvature and it's all over. They can't do it. Is that sinking in yet? And shows a video of more pilots supposedly confirming a flat and non-rotating Earth? And I love how the community notes are simply like, Earth isn't flat. It's just not. What are you talking about? And now not even the President of the United States of America is safe from community notes. President Biden tweets inflation is coming down. It's now lower in America than any other major economy in the world. And the costs of essential items including gas are coming down too. Okay, Joe, let's look at the stats. Community notes says, according to the Financial Times, as of January 17, 2024, multiple major economies have a lower inflation rate than the US. The US has a 3.4% inflation rate as of December 2023. 3.1% in Canada as of November, 3.2% in South Korea as of December, 2.9% in Japan as of November, and negative 0.3% in China. It's actually deflating over there as of December 2023. That's the latest data that is shown. And now, just as we thought we escaped the flat earthers, there is another one. Any observation made past the assumed radius/circumference of the oblate spheroid model perpetuated by mainstream academia is a direct debunk of the model. To say that this photo isn't a direct contradiction to the globular Earth model is just flat out ridiculous. Because any serious scientific observation starts out with a picture that says "bye-bye ball" with 3 exclamation points. Platform habitat 9.41 miles. Platform hill house 6.21 miles. Observer height 5 feet in actual feet. Max distance geometric horizon sphere 2.73 miles. Checkmate, globies. Community notes reply, the Earth isn't a level plane, it is globe-shaped. Doge designer says Elon Musk came to the US with no money and graduated with over $100,000 in debt despite scholarships and working 2 jobs while at school. This post is very misleading. Elon Musk was born into an extremely wealthy family in South Africa. Stupid-ass DoorDasher put friggin' bacon on my sandwich, and these the MFs you think I'm going to tip regardless? Bro should be homeless. He can't follow a basic friggin' order that you read off your phone. Community Notes replies, the DoorDasher does not make the order. Yeah, that's on the restaurant you ordered from, not on the DoorDasher. They just make the deliveries. Now, the New York Post tweets, almost half of Gen Z are germaphobes and hand wash 10 times or more daily. Community Notes reply, washing hands 10 plus times a day is recommended for hygiene and reducing virus and bacteria spread. The CDC advises washing hands before and after eating and post-toilet use. Germophobia involves irrational, obsessive cleanliness, can be a sign of OCD, different from regular hand washing. Death tweets, "The parasites who manufacture the scarcity have already lost. Too much information is spreading too fast. Interesting times indeed, skull emoji." Community notes reply, "Perpetual motion machines are impossible because they violate the laws of thermodynamics. The original author of this video admits this machine is totally false, and it's the motor that runs the wheel and not the other way around." Oh, here's another one. Hashtag flat earth. Myth: the internet is connected by satellites. Fact: the internet is connected by undersea cables. Readers added context, both submarine internet cables and satellite internet connections exist, and I don't see how this supports your claim. I'm trying to make the connection here and it's just not coming to me. Point Blank Trading says man finds secret tunnel in the ground. What he finds is mind-blowing. Mind-blown emoji. What does this have to do with trading? I don't know. Probably just trying to get the engagement up. But the community notes reply, "This is not a real tunnel but a CGI video created by VFX artist Kane Pixels. The full video can be found in that YouTube link." Would you fly a fighter jet this close to the ground if you knew the Earth curves 8 inches per mile squared? Hashtag flat earth. Ah shit, here we go again. As long as the aircraft is flown at a constant ambient pressure, it will be following the Earth's curvature as the altitude is measured from the surface, which is curved and not on a plane. And now the North Korea simping is getting out of hand. Wait, North Korea simping? Is that actually a thing? That's an accurate map of Korea. Hopefully they will be united one day, with North Korea being shown as Korea and South Korea being shown as the American occupation zone. What? Community notes say the Republic of Korea is a sovereign nation with its own government system independent of the United States government. The question is, why be obsessed over a country like North Korea? Like, this has to be a troll, right? Now the Wizards of the Coast gets caught using AI art. It's positively shocking how good these lands look in retro frame. And they go on to say, "We understand the confusion by fans given the style being different than card art, but we stand by our previous statement. This art was created by humans, not AI." Well, the community notes beg to differ. The image contains clear signs of AI generation. The light bulb filaments are wrong. There's bad wiring, nonsensical holes in machinery, and the book pages have blatant errors. And this next one says, "The moon is friggin' insane. Exact same size as the sun, gives off cold light, we never see the back of it, rotates like a wheel, affects female reproductive cycles, looks smaller on camera, craters never change, there's a map of flat Earth on it, and that map is hanging in the UN headquarters." More. Just more and more and more nonsense. It's ridiculous. Community notes replies, "The craters on the moon do change. Their formation is studied in NASA's Lunar Impact Monitoring Program. Also, the moon doesn't have a map of the Earth on it. The claimed map has many discrepancies when compared to flat Earth maps, wrong ocean sizes, continent sizes, and shapes. The moon being the same size as the sun has to be the most ridiculous thing I've read today." And now we have the Illuminati bot for this next one. "Bill Gates is not an expert. Bill Gates is a Bond villain who drinks poop. Bill Gates drinks poop juice. No, really, Bill Gates literally drinks water squeezed from human poop. Bill Gates also wants to darken the sun and force us to eat fake meat." Community notes replies, "Bill Gates is not drinking poop. Gates founded a water purification machine that works by turning sewage sludge into usable electricity and drinkable water within minutes. This is to help purify water in Africa." And now for this next one. Ain't no way I just got sent a lawsuit cause of this shit. Off a tweet that says this guy actually wasted a year of his life creating the worst movement in Fortnite history? Really? Well, community note strikes again. This user has created a similar false narrative of being sued in the past to gain impressions and likes. They are not actually being sued. So you're telling me this person is willing to fake lawsuits for more clout on Twitter. This obsession with internet points is going too far. So, I'd like to thank all of my channel members, especially Amethyst Phoenix, Jade Demby, Catalan Cormendi, Mike Hawk, Hold Up, Nightcrawler, Stormcloud the Wolf, VicMeister1999, Zoe Horsham, and Goodnight Cheems. If you'd like to join, just click the join button below. Feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell if you enjoyed it, and feel free to comment if you've got something on your mind.